Hi, good evening, my friends. I have a specific message for you and whoever comes to mind when I start talking about this person, okay? Now, this message is not for everybody, but if you feel what I'm saying, then it is for you. Okay, let's get right into it. I am feeling some Moonlight Dream tarot this evening. All right. I'm tapping into an energy where the person that you see yourself with, now you might be separated at the moment. You may not be talking at the moment. Now remember, both of you two went through similar traumas. You both experienced narcissistic relationships. Your said person still could be involved with one. I don't believe that your person is still like dating this person, but I do believe that they still could be in contact with this person is what I'm getting. And this is what's keeping them from, it's like they're waiting. They're waiting and watching is what I'm getting here. It's like they're waiting for the perfect moment to swoop right in like a plane, like landing. Preparing for takeoff is what I'm getting. But I'm also sensing an energy where like they shot their shot and they feel like they might have missed their chance. However, this person is very determined. They still see a future with you. And they're going to be very persistent. But like right now, this person is too out of line. They're too out of line. What is that supposed to mean? They're definitely not where they need to be. But at nighttime, you might feel very connected to this person. Like you might be able to go through the whole day and be like, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't think about them at all because I just feel like my energy to them is just cut off. Like I feel like I'm not even connected to them anymore. You could be feeling like angry at them during the day and just feeling like so incompatible during the day. But like when the sun sets, when the nighttime rolls around, I'm hearing like after dinner time, around this time really, as you start relaxing, getting ready to go to bed, maybe watching other tarot YouTubers. Okay, I was trying to say tarot tubers and it just got a little tongue twisted there. You see yourself in these tarot readings that you're watching maybe. I mean, that's what they're for. But my intention here is for this to align with whoever is vibing with the same exact frequency that I'm feeling, all right? Who might be on the same timeline. I'm calling out to a collective who you might need a little reassurance in this connection and knowing that this connection is still, I'm hearing structuredized, so it's structured for a certain point in time. You're not to be played with, you know, and you might feel like, yeah, you've been played with, and you still think about them all the time, but you want them to match your energy is what I'm getting. All right, I could talk all day about this, so let's just get into the message and see what you guys need to hear. What do they need to know about their person at this current moment in time? They're running away from themselves. They're abandoning themselves. They're trying to get to you. They're trying to get to you. show me how your body moves. Come a little closer. I'm trying to get to you. They feel like you've gotten too far away from them. That's what I'm getting here. They sense that you're too far away. They sense that all hell is breaking loose with them. They're sensing that all hope is lost. They think that you don't see them for their true intentions, even though they always had good intentions. That's the thing that they want you to know. They want you to know that they always had good intentions. But they weren't in the right state of mind to take you seriously or themselves seriously. They weren't able to meet you where you are. They didn't have that ability. They also notice some traits in you that they saw in themselves. Tell me more about these traits. They saw in you what they were dealing with. This could be whether you were battling the same addiction at the time that you met. Maybe you were on your way out of it and they were still in the gist of it, in the midst of it. It's like you saw them suffering, but they refused to talk about it. They kept your mind in a fun place. They tried to keep it fun and flirty. They tried to keep it casual. They didn't want to go there. They didn't have to, though. The feeling that you felt around who I'm talking about, it's like you didn't have to elaborate on anything. You just knew. For some reason, you had this level of mutual understanding between the two. He definitely knew that you understood him, but he didn't make it very clear that he understands you. And this is what he wants you to know. He wants you to know that he always saw himself in you. He saw the good parts of himself in you. And it reflected all of... It's like all of the hell that he was suffering through when he was... It's like you made everything real for him. You made it so that he couldn't avoid anything anymore. And because of that, it's almost like he's mad in a way. Like he's mad that he has to go do all this work now. Because now you're not talking to him. And now he's mad that he has to do something. He can't just fly by the seat of his pants anymore. He has to do something to get you back. And you made that clear. You made that apparent because you walked away. You did this for a reason. So you could become the queen of your own emotions. So you could hold yourself down. This is obvious stuff, but maybe you need this as a reminder. You did this to protect your own energy, to learn how to protect your own energy. Because this person, I just feel like it wouldn't have gotten serious. Like, yeah, I don't know. What I'm getting here is it was impossible for you two to even stay together, even as friends. Like, the divine timing plays a part here. It just wouldn't have worked out. It just wouldn't have worked out. And it might have gotten volatile, you know, like if it did work out. sensing more on your side, though. You would have eventually flipped out and just been like, I cannot believe you're juggling me. I cannot believe you would even meet up with me knowing that you're still involved with somebody else. What I'm getting here is that this person was involved with somebody else, but it wasn't like he was in love with her. Or this person, if you're a male, it wasn't like she was in love with him. They were just there. They were just surrounded. Inhaled. Why do I want to say that? Inhaled. It's like they're in like this trap where the person that they're with, it's like they are, ew, they're a breath of fresh air. It's just the person that they go to when all else fails. It's like this person that they're with, they just pick up all the pieces for them. I'm hearing that they do the dirty work for them. They keep an environment for them so that it's easy for them to stay stuck. And it's easy for them to use and abuse their bodies. I'm hearing there's some sort of nasty violence that goes on between the two of them. And he also feels like, I've been getting this message a lot for this collective, for you guys. And this part doesn't have to align for all of you, but he fears that if he were to go with you, he fears that this woman would do something to you. Not only to him, but to you. That's how batshit crazy that this lady is. This woman cannot take no for an answer. This woman will literally allow him to cheat on her. She allows, like, anything goes with her. As long as she doesn't allow him to go towards you, she will put up with anything. Confirmation on the cheating part. They cheat on each other. He might not know that she's doing the same. And he might take the blame. Heh, that rhymed there. Yeah, he might take the blame. I'm just sensing that she talked him into believing that he's the one in the wrong somehow. He still wants you, though. This is the thing that I'm getting. This is the message that I'm getting. He doesn't see a way out right now. And that's not good. So, this guy's down bad. Please tell me more about him not seeing a way out from his current situation. What's going on with this energy that he's in, where he can't get out? That's too many. Okay. He doesn't understand who she really is. He hasn't fully grasped this fact yet. That she's hiding under a mask. It's like she's holding something over his head. I will do this to you if you leave me. I will take everything from you if you leave me. I will get everything if you leave me. I could do something to you if you leave me. It's like I could hire someone to hurt you if you leave me type energy. That's what I'm getting. It's really messed up. Who are they involved with? It's not... I'm not supposed to know exactly because it's really none of our business. But they're involved with some really sketchy people here. One wrong move That's the kind of situation I'm getting. It's like one wrong move. You gotta be careful. Really, with this woman, what? I don't understand what this is supposed to mean. I'm still, okay, give me a moment here. This is a particular message here. She doesn't want there to be... Well, obviously she doesn't want justice to happen. I need another card. This is really confusing me. Please clarify what this justice card means in this situation. Okay, so there's some sort of truth that she's keeping from him that she doesn't want him to know, that he hasn't fully understood yet about her. So that's what I already got in the beginning of the reading. But this is something different. This is something... It's like at a soul level, she's keeping some sort of crown from him. She's keeping some sort of... Like, she knows something about him that she doesn't want him to know about himself. Because if he knows this, then he knows who she is. The thing is, he hasn't seen his full power yet, like how you guys have. That's why you pulled away, because you understood who you really are, and you understood exactly who the fuck you are. Okay, he hasn't understood this yet. But the energy that I'm getting here is that this energy is coming through very, very fast with Justice and Ace of Swords. This energy is coming through quicker than you believe. All right, and this is all happening because you took your energy back from him. Now he has no choice but to really dig into the truth. All right, Ace of Swords is all about a sudden truth that comes to you out of nowhere. And now she's turning her back from this truth, obviously. It's something that has to do with her true deeds I'm getting here. I'm sensing that she's after him. And it's not even like she's going to like try to like unalive him or anything. What I'm getting is that she just wants to suck him dry. She just wants to keep him defeated to the point where he could actually kill himself from drugs. Trigger warning, that's not actually going to happen here. That's not actually going to happen here. All right, but that's what she wants. Like, if something is going to happen, it's going to be his fault. Okay? And she would make it out to look like he's the bad guy or whatever. All right, I'm going off on something that isn't going to happen, but that's what she wants to happen. Something like that to happen. Either that, or she just wants to continuously have this power over him. You can tell by the way that these cards are aligned how she's like, she has the sword up and he's like crouched over with his hands over his eyes in the dark. He doesn't really see what she's trying to do because she's manipulated him so bad. It's such a sticky energy. The thing that you guys don't want to admit is he really, or not, it's not that you don't want to admit, it's like you don't want to see about this is that he really is stuck. And I don't exactly know how or why, because in your mind, you're just like, why can't you just fucking leave? Something about her drugging him is what I'm getting. Something about her making all the rules. And he's like some sort of puppet. Take that however you want. I need to know more. Puppy dog energy. She treats him like a dog, I'm getting. Like an abused dog. Hits him. Physically assaults him, abuses him. I'm getting like this I have Page of Chalices. I don't know why I'm feeling like this childlike energy. It's like I'm hearing she wants him to act like a child because she treats him like a child. Whatever that means. This could be either like his maturity level or like his actions. I'm just getting, yeah, that she allows him to do whatever he wants with whoever he wants to do it with. Could even be inviting people over, like having sex parties, like you name it. I don't know if that part is true, but that came through for some people. All right, or she is the one having sex parties. I don't know. That's what I got too. So it could be a mixture of all of those things I just said, or one part of that. All right, she is the one that has the sex parties, I guess. Okay. And I'm also getting for a lot of them, she is a sex worker. And he might not even know. And she wants to keep him seeing his own shadow. That's what it is. She wants to keep him seeing that everything that he does is wrong so that he'll never see what she's been doing behind his back this entire time type energy. You know, typical narcissist energy. You guys know how it is. But their dynamic is different because I'm sensing that he might not sleep around now. Like, I'm sensing there was a point where he might have cheated and, like, he might have even told you this. That, like, he might have been talking about, like, oh, like, my ex hates me because I cheated and, like, it was my fault. So he even admitted to you that it's his fault. This doesn't have to be for everybody, but that's for some people. He thinks because of that one time that he cheated that, like, she's an angel or something. When she's out at the house having sex parties while he's not around. I'm hearing that she's a drug dealer. Not for everybody, but for some. I mean, it's kind of obvious with this kind of behavior. Like, you're obviously up to no good. And I mean, if she's dealing the drugs, it's kind of hard to get away from doing the drugs if one or both of you are drug dealers. Okay? Yes, confirmation. 9 of Chalices and Queen of Chalices. She wants him to see her as the queen, as a queen. As perfect, as an angelic being, as a spiritual leader, which is weird. Because how can you see someone like that? Like, she pretends. She pretends to be somebody like you. I've watched a couple readings of other people saying this, and I align with this energy too. So I'm going to deliver that same message. Yeah, this woman. I said this in my other reading too. So she watches you on Instagram. So I would suggest if you follow her. I'm sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. So she's following you in a way where she's following your actions. That's why I said that. She's trying to mimic your mannerisms to get him to like her more because she feels him pulling away. You're being guided to block her, even though you're not following her. You know who she is. I'm hearing rage bait. She might even be trying to post certain pictures to trigger you. And she might be, like, out of nowhere, like, doing her makeup in a more... I heard French style. I don't know why I said French style. Maybe because, like, you know, you get a French manicure. It's more, like, delicate. It's more classy. And she might be the type to be, like, more grungy, wearing, like, dark colors. Well, it doesn't have... Dark colors aren't bad. I'm just saying, like, because you look good in dark colors too. I'm sensing. Like, you know, like the black smoky eye, the tattoos everywhere, like always wearing black with every outfit. Like that smudged look, that grungy look, you know, like I want to say trashy, like trashy look. You know, maybe recently she's been creeping on your Instagram. Maybe she started to wear like less makeup or like, you know, I'm just getting more like like a softer look, because she knows you have a softer look. She might have like the sharp facial features, the sharp nose, you know, like you might have, okay, I'm getting too, this is getting too personalized, but you know what I mean. You know where I'm getting at, okay? For some of you, this person is a trans, do they call it trans woman? Like male to female? Whoever this person is, they don't have to be a trans. I'm just saying, you think that they're, like, she's not bad looking. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, she's not bad looking. But she's nowhere near on your level, but she's trying so hard to be on your level. Yes. But he doesn't see the same in her as he sees in you. She can't fake your aura. You can't impersonate somebody's spirit. You can do whatever you want to your face. You can do whatever you want with makeup, with your outfits, you know, with the way that you pose, you know. But you cannot fake somebody's voice. You cannot fake somebody's intentions. You can't fake somebody's spirit. Somebody's spirit is who they really are and who she really is. How do I say energy? How do I say who she really is? Batshit crazy. Totally in it for the wrong reasons. Bad intentions. Awful behavior. Attention seeker. The type to like go into a gas station and cause a scene and do a photo shoot inside of the gas station and make a wreck in the aisles and throw shit on the ground. Like that type of person. That type of person. Who would do anything for a click. For clickbait. Acting like a fool. That's how she talks. Acting like a fool. Fool for show. I can't even replicate it. I can't even represent this energy, guys. She's a fool. She's a fool. But like, I'm just getting this hood rat vibe. And okay, your person might even like have similar traits to her because she, why am I saying she? Because she has, it's like when you're with someone for a long time, just being around them, you take on their mannerisms. She's interrupting his spirit, we'll say that, okay? So she really just is the problem. You know, she is the problem. She's making him weak. I have the strength card here. She's making him weak. I mean, physically and mentally. I'm getting for some of you, like, when you were with your person, you're like, damn, I didn't know he was that skinny. Like, really skinny. Like, no offense. Like, really, really skinny. I don't even know if he knows. Like, for some of you, like, his arms might have even been smaller than yours. So you know that he was malnourished. Like, not eating, clearly on drugs or whatever. And you were concerned at the time, but you just loved him so much that you didn't really know what to say. Like, it wasn't your place to say anything. And now as things are panning out, you're like, man, he really is mentally, I wanted to say mentally ill because if he's not actually mentally ill, it's just his current state of mind. Being with someone like that, you know how it is. Mixed with the drugs, mixed with her, mixed with whatever else they're involved with. Some type of sketchy business I'm hearing a whole type of shit. All right, let's pull some, before I do that, yeah, he's like in the grave basically, and it's scaring you. If it hasn't scared you yet, it's going to, but you're going to get to a point where you can't, it sounds fucked up, but like, I know you care, but like, you cannot focus on it. You cannot focus on it because it's up to him to get his shit together. It's up to him to pull himself out. He has to see something that he hasn't seen. Like, he has to get to a point where he just cannot live like that anymore. He has to get, it really is about sobriety. You know how it is. You chose to get sober for him, but really for you. I think he's feeling like he needs to do it for you and he doesn't want to do it for himself. That's exactly what it is. You've been there before, I'm sure. You understand. All right, we're doing the bottom one here. This person wants to marry you. He wants to marry you. This was right on the bottom. He wants to marry you. Clear as day. Clear as day. All right. What else we got here? What else do they need to know? Currently, energy, what do you want them to know? Okay, so he's watching you flourish and thrive without him. Oh, he's watching you, all right. He loves you. He might have even said something, or if he hasn't yet, he's about to. He will send you a late night text. Could be a DM saying something like an emoji heart, or just like literally confessing his love to you. This is what I'm getting. This is gonna happen soon. Like, I love you. Maybe didn't put the I, but put like a heart, or I heart you, and then like I heart you even if you don't heart me. Something like that, just to prove that he does love you, but it's gonna be at the point where you're just like, I've seen enough. I've felt enough. I understand what you're going through. That's the thing. You understand what they're going through because you resonate. If this reaches you, you resonate. You understand what they're going through. So knowing what you know now, you don't respond because you're like, if you love me, then why don't you show it? Why don't you show it? Let's get a couple more, please. He admires you. He truly, truly admires you. That's the thing. Like, this woman that he's surrounded by, he doesn't admire her. He looks down on her. He's ashamed of her. He doesn't post pictures of her. He's never posted any pictures of her ever. He doesn't show her off. Ooh, that was a big confirmation. He doesn't bring her anywhere. So, like, when you were on that date with him, you notice how you guys actually went out and did stuff? You know, for some of you, I'm just seeing you like eating at a really nice dinner spot. You know, it could be in a nice city, you know. For example, New York City doesn't have to be New York City. It's just a nice city or a nice area. They could have driven you out, like drove a couple hours to go somewhere. When you were with them, you could have like had a nice date, like going to the zoo, like all within a couple of days. Like, he showed you off. Like, you, like, instead of just ordering food at the house, like, no, like, he ordered food. You went to go pick it up. He suggested that you come out of the car with him, to walk inside and pick the food up with him, to not have you sit in the car. Like, with this bitch, he had this motherfucker in the fucking car. Like, he is not bringing her anywhere. He does not want to be seen with her. That's the thing, because, like, she might be able to take good pictures, but I'm getting, like, in person, like, she doesn't, I'm hearing she looks like a rag doll. Sorry, guys. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking the truth. I am not being a bitch. I'm just telling it for how it is. But I'm getting that she takes really, really good pictures. Really good pictures. And she can look good, but she has to have, like, perfect lighting to look good. Like, it's one of those types of people. It's like those people that, you notice how some people, like, they look better in pictures than in real life, right? Right? She's one of those. And then you guys are the people that you can look good in pictures, but you look much better, like, in a video or in real life, okay? All right, so he admires you. He's watching you flourish and thrive. He's stuck in hell with this demon. He's in a really rough place. He's on drugs. He can't get sober. He can't get sober because she's around. What are any other messages? Intimidated. He's intimidated by you. And I am not in the right state of mind. So this is what we have here. Intimidation. And I am not in the right state of mind. Yeah, so he's just, this is how he feels. He's just not in the right state of mind to pursue you. He's waiting for the perfect moment. That's what I was thinking of before I started the video. I just got this message that he is just waiting for the perfect moment to get his life together. But for him, it's going to have to come to a point where, like, he has no choice. That's how it was with you guys. You guys didn't have a choice. You wanted to keep this fun lifestyle, this party lifestyle, I'm sure. You know, maybe or maybe not. Maybe that doesn't align for you right there. I'm even sensing for some of you, you did party with this person and it was great, you know, but you didn't go overboard, you know. I'm sensing that for a lot of you, like whatever. It doesn't have to be the same situation. Like, you might have gotten home after seeing them and, like, your addictions could have gotten worse. Just seeing this person, seeing how his were, could have made yours worse. That's the reason too why it didn't work out, is because you two would just enable each other. You know? Yeah. And you're like, I am not enabling him, and he will not enable you. You sensed that when you were around him. You sensed that. Yeah, I have more that I could say, but like I said, I don't want to make this too personalized. I want it to be more general, just so that, you know, it's more relatable, more understandable. I'll definitely talk about more in the next reading. I'm really intrigued by this connection. I really believe in this connection for you guys. I know it's going to work out. I believe in you. I see this working out. It's just still the time for, and I know it's hard. It's like you still want to obsess over them sometimes, even though you're like, no, not the way that they're treating me, like not the way that they need to get out of their situation, and that's all that it is. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the next video. Good night.